What's up, guys? This is Aaron from Yu-Gi-Oh! Theory. I brought to you today a Red Dragon Archfiend build. It's a pretty good deck. It's not really consistent, but it gets the job done once you start synchroing for your high powerful monsters. It's a really fun deck to play with, and I enjoy it very much. So, let me get started off with the main deck. We have got 3 Red Resonator. It's a level 2 tuner. And his effect is, if he's normal summon, you can special summon one level 4 or lower monster from your hand. But then you can special summon him and target one face-up monster on the field and gain life points equal to his attack, which is like really good. It's really fun to play with. He's like the go-to resonator in the deck, pretty much. Alright. Got Dark Resonator. He's a level 3 tuner. His effect is once per turn he cannot be destroyed by battle, so he's a pretty good little stall card. Then we got 2 Chain. 2 Chain. 2 Chain Resonators. He's a level 1 tuner. His effect is when this card is normal summon, when a synchro monster is on the field, you can special summon 1 Resonator from the deck. So you could potentially pull off, King Calamity or a Red Nova Dragon if you wanted to, if you have him. Then I'm running 2 Synchron Resonators. He's a pretty good card. If a Synchro's on the field, you can special summon him. And if this card's in the graveyard, you can target one other Resonary monster and add it back to your hand. So he's pretty decent. Really good for special summoning if you really need that one level 1. Then you have 2 Creation Resonators. Basically, he's one of my favorites. I will admit he's one of my best resonators in my opinion. He's a level 3 tuner. If you control a level 8 or higher synchro, you can special summon him from your hand. So he's pretty good. So what you want to do is, if you got like a level 8 red, or you got like a Red Dragon Archfiend on the field, for instance, you can normal summon Chain Resonator, use his effect, special summon him, boom, level 12. I'm running 1 Red Nova. It's a pretty good card. It's level 1 tuner. If a level 8 dragon type synchro is on the field, you can special summon this from your hand. And if this card is sent to the graveyard for synchro summon that uses 2 more tuners, you can special summon 1 fire fiend type monster from your deck in defense. I'm running one Red Sprinter. He's a level 4. His effect is when this card is normal special summon while you control no other monsters, you can special summon 1 level 3 or lower fiend type tuner from your hand or graveyard. I'm running 3 Red Wargs. He is basically like he's very helpful. Basically, if you got like any resonator in your hand, you can just normal summon him or normal summon that resonator and use his effect to special summon him from your hand while when you normal summon the resonator. I'm running 3 Trickies. Discard a card, special summon him. He's a level 5. Pretty much self-explanatory on that. 2 Garbage Lords. He's a level 5. You pay 2 grand and you can special summon him. I don't really use him for his XE's effect, but he's just helpful for synchro summon if you really need to. Now we're gonna start on spell cards. 2 Resonant Destructions. Basically, it's a continuous spell card. Its effect is every time a Resonary monster is sent from the field to the graveyard for a synchro summon, you can target a card on the field and destroy it. And you have to blow it up during your second end phase, your second end phase after this card's activation. So it's a pretty good little nifty card. That's why I'm only running 2 of them. 2 Scarlet Securities. If you control a Red Dragon Archfiend, you can basically destroy your opponent's spells and traps. It's really good against Pendulum monsters. Or not Pendulum monsters, Pendulum decks. Three Resonator Calls. Basically, you just add a Resonator monster from your deck to your hand. Reasoning. Your opponent declares a level, and you keep milling until either you draw a monster that's not the level your opponent declared, and if that's the case, then you special summon it, or if it is the level your opponent declared, it gets sent to the graveyard. One Book of Moon. 1 day apiece. And then I run 1 Galaxy Cyclone. This card says if you can target one set spell or trap card on the field and destroy it, and then during your main phase, after the turn that you activated this card, you can banish it and target one face-up spell and trap card on the field and destroy it. I'm running 1 Red Dragon Vase. Basically, if you control Red Dragon Archfiend, you can draw 2 cards, but you cannot normal or special summon monsters the turn you activate this card, and until the end phase of your opponent's turn after this card's activated. 1 Lightning Vortex. 1 Dark Hole. And then I'm running 1 Crimson Fire. Anytime your opponent activates, or if your opponent activates a spell or trap card that will inflict damage to you while you control Red Dragon Archfiend, you can activate this trap, and you can redirect it back onto your opponent. So it's pretty good. 1 7 Tools of the Bandit. Pay 1,000 to negate a trap card and destroy it. 1 Torrential Tribute. And then I'm running 1 Red Carpet. This is, if a Dragon type synchro is on the field, you can target 2 Resonator monsters in your graveyard and special summon them. So it's pretty decent. And that's the end of the main deck. So now we're going to start on the extra deck. I'm running 2 level 6 monsters called Red Wyverns. During either player's turn, if a monster with a higher attack than this synchro summon card on the field, you can destroy the one face-up monster that has the highest attack. Really good if you play it right, but if you got, say you got the highest monster and then you bring that out, then you have to pop your own, because it doesn't stipulate, like, if it's your opponent's, it just says any. 1 Chaos King Archfiend. He's a level 7 synchro. Anytime this monster declares an attack, you can swap the attack and defense of your opponent's monster. 100 Eyes Dragon. I'm running a Stardust Spark Dragon. He's pretty good for as far as defense goes, if you're playing against a deck that does more destruction than anything. And then I'm running 1 Stardust. 2 Red Dragon Archfiends. I wish I had more of this guy, but I'm running 1 Scarlight Red Dragon Archfiend. He is my favorite synchro out of the deck, pretty much. His effect is when he's on the field once per turn, you can destroy as many face-up effect monsters, special summon effect monsters as possible. And if you do, your opponent takes 500 for each one. I'm running 1 Hot Red Dragon Archfiend. His effect is you can destroy all face-up attack position monsters on the field. 1 Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss. His effect is during your player's turn, you target 1 face-up card your opponent controls and negates effects till the end of this turn. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can target 1 to your monster in your graveyard, special summon and defense. 1 Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Bane. He's a level 10. His effect is you can tribute 1 monster and target 1 Red Dragon Archfiend monster in your graveyard, special summon it. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can special summon 2 tuner monsters with the same level, 1 from your deck, 1 from the grave, and defense. So that's pretty good. So say you have him on the field and you got level 8 Red Dragon Archfiend in your graveyard. You use his effect, tribute a monster, bring him out, attack, bring out 2 tuners, and you can synchro for level 12 if you wanted to. 1 Tyrant Red Dragon Archfiend. He's a level 10. He's pretty good. I like him too. He's got 2 effects, but you can only activate 1 per turn. His first effect is during the main phase 1, you destroy all the cards on the field, and for the rest of his turn, other monsters you control cannot attack. And the second effect is during either player's battle phase, when a spell or trap card is activated, you can negate the activation. If you do, destroy that card, and then you gain 500 attack. Then I'm running one King Calamity. He's pretty good if you're just going for the kill, because he basically negates every other effect that your opponent could possibly do when you bring him out that turn. And if he's destroyed, you can special summon a Red Dragon Archfiend monster from your grave. And then I'm running Red Nova Dragon. His effect is he gains 500 attack for every tuner in your graveyard. He cannot be destroyed by your opponent's battle, and when your opponent declares an attack, you can negate, or if he goes to attack, you can negate that attack by banishing him. And then during your second, or during the next end phase, you can special summon him by his effect. Well, this ends the deck profile video. Like I said, this is all I got. Really wish I could finish it. Like I said, I'm missing a Mirror Resonator and a couple other cards, but other than that, this is what I got. It's a pretty fun deck to play with. So, anyway, peace out.